Today we're going to continue the install of our 4-wheel underground 3-link on the front of our 3rd generation 4Runner. Today we got to continue working on the 4Runner. We have to tack together our lower links. We have to make our upper link. We have to make our pan hard bar. We have to bend it actually a little bit so it can get around our upper link. Let's get right into this.
So that bend was a little unorthodox. We don't have the proper die for that size tubing, so we just kind of winged it because we need to. And yeah, it went pretty smooth. Everything looks like it's in the right place. We've got one more bend to do on that same piece of tubing later, but all's well. So, as you can see in there, the dipstick had to come out. There's a little earplug in there now keeping debris out. The oil filter did come off, but it's back on again to keep debris out. The engine mounts out. We had to jack up the engine a little bit, move some things around, but we've got it split in half so we can utilize the engine side and make a new bracket using it, so we don't have to make a bracket with a bunch of holes in it that are nice and precise that fit in there, so that'll save a decent amount of time. And yeah, it's coming together nice. We've got our bend in this, as you saw earlier. It's not connected right now, but it fits pretty nice. There's one more bend that's going to go in it in a little bit. Everything's lined up pretty well, shaping up pretty well. So we'll keep going.
Now that we got that motor mount off, Brandon's getting down in here and he's using the roll lock on the 90-degree grinder, so that way it's a little bit easier to get it in there in the full-size grinder. Once he's done getting that smoothed out, we can get the lower new engine mount cut out and made.
Made some little templates for a motor mount, which are going to do basically that. Then it'll sit along inside the frame, wherever it ends up being. It'll probably be about level. It might be a little bit higher. If it's higher, then we'll put a 45-degree plate in there and weld it all together and make it look all nice. But you left the raw bits, so I get to grind those now. And probably beat it with a hammer to bend it. I think that's about the only way that's going to move. Because they are made out of quarter, which is standard bulletproofing, which means it's pretty freaking strong. Yes, I know a 30-06 and armor-piercing rounds go through it, obviously, which is why it's standard bulletproofing, not everything bulletproof. But yeah, that's where we're looking right now. Probably one of those like that. The other one will be like that, except with those bent down. Then that'll have something to mount to the engine side motor mount, and we'll go from there. On the go. Alright, shop's a little chaotic, let's be honest. But, got these two things. They're pretty hot right now, so don't mind me not handling them very properly. Got those pretty much perfect. You can see the little marks I made on them. Those marks are for where the bends are going to go. Come on. Yeah. Anyway. You can see it's very nice. But, mark there. Do my mark there. Do the same thing on the other side. And get to bending these things. I'm going to put my respirator back on because there is grinding dust all up in the air. And I don't want to breathe that. So, come on.
Brandon got the engine mount cut out. He stuck it in the vise. He bent the edges down with the hammer, so it's built the way it's supposed to. Now we're gonna kind of tack it on and see what it looks like.
Come here, you. There we go. Alright, now, if I can be a ninja.
engine mount side of the engine mount. Motor mount, engine mount, whatever.
We're tired. Excuse us.
Today was a smashing afternoon, if you ask me, guys. We got our lower links made, we got our upper link made, tacked together, lower links tacked together. We got our frame side panhard bracket tacked on where it needs to be. We made our panhard bar itself and bent it so that way it could go around the upper link where the bracket attaches to the top of the pumpkin. Pretty productive, if you ask me. We got our driver's side engine mount taken off, plasma cut it off the frame, ground the frame smooth, and we designed and made our high clearance version. And so we'll continue working on that next week. We got that like 80% done. But yeah, that was pretty productive, guys. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being here every day. Thanks for hanging out with us. Like and subscribe to all the new people. And please check us out at cougarhousegarage.com. Look at us at Facebook.com/Cougar House Garage. And we are Cougar House Garage on Instagram. Follow us, and we'll see you guys in the next video.